What's up, everybody? This was a very sad day for me, and the way that everything played out was kind of interesting. I had known that BOATGAME had a Discord because I was making all these videos about the bugs and issues that I was finding in BOATGAME, and I wanted to have a way to report them so that they could patch them or help the developers fix the issues. And so basically in your settings tab, there was a way to report issues and stuff, and you could do the surveys anytime you wanted. And so every time I noticed something, and I was making a bunch of videos about different things, I would go there and I would type out what was wrong, where I noticed it, when I noticed it. I always knew they had the official BOATGAME Discord, and I have a Discord for my clan on Clash of Clans and for a couple other games that I play. But I never opened it or looked at the BOATGAME Discord. And so this exact day, the very last day that BOATGAME was available to play, I just did some feedback on a bug I noticed, and then I happened to click on the Discord, and the first thing that I saw was everybody sending screenshots of their player information, their player code, their progress they've made, everybody posting Alpha2 is ending today, Alpha2 ends today. Up until this point, I had no idea. I'd honestly gotten so active at playing BOATGAME and had fallen in love with it so much that I forgot that I was even playing a testing phase of the game. Everybody that got invited to play the Alpha2 or the Alpha1, these are just testing phases for games. This is how these big games are created. They do these test runs, these alphas, they gather feedback, they put out kind of a semi-finished version of the game and see what kind of results they get. And I'd forgotten. And then I'm seeing everybody saying it's ending today, it's ending today. And I'm like, what? And so I go back into the game. I had been doing this thing where I would stack up gold and then I would go to the trader shop and buy amazing chests for 10,000 gold a piece. And I would save up 100,000 gold or 200,000 gold. I was in the progress of saving up 300,000 gold because I was going to make a video buying 30 amazing chests from the trader shop. And I had made it to 220,000 or 240,000 or something like that. And I was close, but I just found out that Alpha 2 was ending this day. And so really quickly, I just said, you know what, whatever. I started recording and I went to the trader shop. I started buying amazing chests back to back to back. Anytime my storage got full, trading in the weapons, getting more gold together. And I basically just kept doing it until I spent it down enough that I couldn't buy any more amazing chests. I would have to say at this moment is when it kind of set in, wow, we're not going to be able to play this game anymore. I was starting to notice that it was really quiet. And even earlier that day, I'd even noticed, wow, there's not very many people playing right now. And, but in this exact moment, I was thinking, wow, there's nobody around. And it kind of set in. I basically sold every single weapon I had. I had 15 legendary weapons and items. I sold all those in the wishing well. And, yeah, basically I had spent all the money on amazing chests. I had traded all my weapons, and then I get into my boat and go to exit, and boom, game over. It just sent me right back. And when it sent me right back, there was nobody in there. It was literally just me. I don't know if I was the very last player to play BOATGAME or what, but yeah, there was literally nobody there. Maybe that's what it looked like for everybody, though. Maybe everybody that was still playing, it just turned into a ghost town and then eventually just stopped. I don't know. But that's what I saw. That was my experience. There was nobody. And then it just timed out. It basically said that warning, or error, the server's down, you're not invited, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, this was my last day playing BOATGAME, and I'm sad to see it gone. The best thing we can do is keep its name alive and post BOATGAME content, photos, videos, comment on other games' posts, just show them that it's a game worth releasing and hope that it gets released someday. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope everybody has a nice night.